Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one, The Carnal Mind is Enmity Against the Lord. You see, I'm watching this. I just finished watching it, but I immediately had to do a lesson on this through the power and the spirit of YAHAWAHSHI. And this is and it's pretty much a documentary on Jake. You know, as far as Jake, they're arming themselves. You see, more Jakes are getting more guns. And the Lord told you about this, man. You see, you're not, these guns are not going to save you. None of your weapons are going to save you on this time that's coming. The Lord told you, he said, I'm going to bring evil that you will not be able to escape. You see? Your best weapon isn't gonna save you, Jake. Now I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play a little bit of this documentary, and then I'm gonna get some scripts.
Guns in America. It's a long-standing tradition, but a new culture is growing. The number of black gun owners is surging.
No one's coming to save us.
You see? You see? And that dude right there, he is he's a trained and rifle owner. He's part of that what is it, the NRA? You know, he's training these Jake women. A lot of them are Judite women too. And you heard what he just said. None is coming to save us. Let me run it back.
It's a long-standing tradition, but a new culture is growing. The number of black gun owners is surging.
No one's coming to save us. We have to save ourselves.
And
you see? You see? He said, nobody's coming to save us. We have to save ourselves. And this is the mind state of a lot of Jakes right now. Because they see what's going on as far as with shit hitting the fan right now, or coming down the road. So I think they said it was like a 25% increase of so-called Negroes arming themselves and training. You see, but this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. Jay got these, they call themselves having high-tech weapons, but you ain't, to battle Esau, Esau has that AI technology. Esau is not going to fight you, Jake. He has artificial intelligence. He has robots. If you watch that movie Monsters and Men, That's what you're going to be facing, you know, down the road, man. You know, Esau has drones, you know, lasers. Esau's blessing is the sword. This ain't gonna. These guns are not gonna do it. Your knives and all of that. That's not gonna do it, Jake. Let me get to the script. Let me go to Romans 8, and I'll start at 5. And it reads, "For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit." 6. For to be carnally minded is death. You see, the Lord said to be carnally minded is death. But to be spiritually minded is life and peace. And a lot of you Jakes, you know, you're arming yourself, you're training, but you don't have the knowledge of the Lord. You don't have the protection, man. You don't have that, because you're in this time coming. The Lord told you in Daniel that it's gonna be, the time is gonna be so bad on this planet that Michael the archangel is gonna have to come back and stand up and fight for Israel, man. And this is ultimately for the elect. You 2/3 Jakes out here doing this, you know, trying to arm yourself, and you know nothing can save us. We have to defend ourselves. You are finished. I mean, you're lunch meat. You stand no chance. No chance. Because YAHAWAHSHI is, he, you know, in the time coming, is Jacob's trouble, because this is what we're fastly approaching, and they're going to be hunting Jake down like a deer. You see? And Esau already got, you know, with these supremacist groups and malicious groups and stuff, a lot of them is already connected together. You know, in some of these rural, countryside areas, you know, little communities of 50, you know, and, you know, they don't like Jake. Because this is where you're going to end up being pushed to and on the run and you know, being hunted. You know, and Jake gonna get down with Esau, but that's only gonna go so far, and Esau's gonna slaughter you, man. 2/3 of you. You need YAHAWAHSHI. It says 8. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Lord. You can't please YAHAWAHSHI if you're in the flesh, man. And this is what Jake does. You know, thinking that they're gonna arm themselves. They got their little squad of, you know, maybe 50. I don't even say 50. I just say 25 young brothers, and they got a little training going on. They've been training for maybe 6 months, and that ain't gonna cut it. And they think that they ready. You're trying to take on the blessing of Esau. Esau was blessed with the sword. Jake is blessed with the kingdom to come, with spiritual power and the kingdom of heaven to rule forever in righteousness. The Lord's gonna do the work. He said, vengeance is mine. See, This is why you're going to have faith in this time, man. You're going to have to believe, step all the way out on faith. Because, you know, a lot of I don't even think through the power and the spirit, Jake is going to have a lot of these weapons. Because the way they're going to be doing Jake in this time, you're not even going to be able to have your weapon like that. Because a lot of Jake's going to be on the run or thrown in these detention centers. And, you know, it's going to be, you know, like the Lord said, the enemy's going to come in like a flood, man.
Anubis Hiru is one of the people at the forefront of a movement to empower the black community through firearms.
Black people were feared for unknown reasons.
Lady J. She's been on it for years now. She didn't know nothing in here. Then she just, her skills.
Off the beaten path in the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. We've come to visit the 1770 Armory and Gun Club.
So this is a training tool. Okay. This is called a CERT pistol.
Anubis Hiru is the co-owner and co-founder. He's a pistol instructor certified with the National Rifle Association, America's powerful gun lobby. And he is pro 2A, meaning pro Second Amendment, the right to bear arms.
This is where we teach. Okay? Yeah, this one has a training component inside of it.
His aim is to educate people, especially the black community, on responsible and safe gun ownership so they can defend and protect themselves.
She supera tus expectativas. You can't live forever, but you can
commercials.
try. RX Bar. No BS.
Individuals who aren't armed fall prey to slavery and tyranny, right? We'll think about the Native Americans. They didn't have superior firepower.
You hear him? He said, you know, you think about the Native American, they didn't have superior firepower. You know, you think about slavery, you know, we didn't have superior fire. You know, this is all through the Lord's will, man. This is all through YAHAWAH, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. We weren't supposed to have that at that time because we were in captivity. You see? But let me go to Hosea. Let me go to Hosea 4:1. You see, because, you know, the Lord did that for a reason. To where he was going to strip us and make us bare, and, you know, and being and let the nations put a beating on us because we didn't listen. We didn't listen. Hosea 4, we'll go to Hosea 4:6, and it reads, "My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge." Jake is gone, man. 2/3 of Jake are, I mean, they're gonna perish on this side, man. 2/3 of you Negroes, so-called Negroes, you Latinos and Native American Indians, because you believe in yourself. You believe in your weapons. You believe in your so-called family and friends. You believe in your own opinion. 2/3 of Jake, you are finished. The Lord's gonna destroy you. 2/3 of you, because of your mindset. You just refuse to hearken unto the Lord, and you don't believe. So the Lord has to do away with you. You got individuals just like this, you know, the blind leading the blind. It says, "My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee. Thou shalt be no priest to me. seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I also will forget thy children. That's why in this time coming, those that despise the hearing this word and want to mock and think that they, can save themselves, and this guy is totally going against YAHAWAHSHI. He said in the beginning, there's no one that can save us. Then he's telling you, we didn't have no firepower. The Native Americans, the Northern tribe, didn't have no firepower. You got individuals like Jake, just like plenty of Jakes, just like this, and they got this mindset. They're trying to take on Esau's blessing. This is not your blessing, Jake.
And they got trampled, right? We'll think about the Black Americans that were here and that were brought here on slave ships. They didn't have superior firepower and that kind of things. Humans can be violent sometimes. And I think the average citizen has a right to defend themselves against some potential violence.
The picture of the average citizen defending themselves is changing. Although the majority of gun owners in America are white, Black people are the fastest growing group of gun owners in the country. We've come back for one of Anubis's classes to find out why.
Okay, make sure that everyone sees that it's clear, has no ammunition in it. Clear? Okay.
Anubis teaches his students about shotguns and AR-15s. They are controversial because they've been used in several mass shootings. He says they are the best tool for protecting a home because they can shoot at multiple intruders.
And I'm going to stop it right there. I'm going to go to Isaiah 43. Isaiah 43 and 11. It says, and it reads, I, even I, am YAHAWAHSHI, and beside me there is no Savior.